There is inconceivable abundance in the universe. It is estimated that 117 billion humans have walked on this earth ever since the emergence of Homo sapiens. Not only this, but we are currently one out of 8.7 million different living species on this planet. And that's one planet out of 8 in our solar system, which is one out of billions of solar systems in our galaxy, which is one galaxy out of billions of galaxies in an ever-growing and expanding universe we cannot even conceive. If you think that your problems are unique, trust me, you're not alone. When it comes to money, it is estimated that about $24 billion are added to the global money supply every single day. While global sales, meaning people buying stuff, are about $500 billion every single day on average. If you think money is scarce, again, trust me, that's not the problem. The problem is that we actually fall in the trap of focusing so much on what we've lost, what we could lose, or what we lack, that we forget how much we already have, which creates a self-fulfilling prophecy of scarcity and limitation. It's time to end this cycle today. My name is Danny Banchev. I'm the founder of the Off-Porn Academy, and today I will show you how to make the law of attraction work for you without any bullshit. Like, I'll actually bring science to the table, I'll give examples, I'll explain it in a very simple way. So the next few minutes will be separated into 3 different sections. The first one is a story of how it worked in my life. The second one is the explanation, the science behind it, of how it works and how it can serve you. And in the third section, we're gonna cover 3 action steps you can take today to start making it work in your life right now. So let's rewind back to July 2024. I'm still recovering from a breakup, and due to my high productivity in business, which by the way is a very effective way to distract yourself and pretend as if everything is all right, everything is booming except for sales. The new members section in my community is dead. Like, it literally feels that no matter how much content I create, nobody gives a fuck. So that lasts for a few weeks, and then one day in August 2024, so a few weeks later, I'm so tired of that bullshit that I decide to go on a walk and try the power of visualization. So on my morning walk, I close my eyes and actually imagine $10,000 entering my bank account. Like, I imagine it vividly. And to my own surprise, despite all the big talk, I've been talking like one day I'll make $1 million per month, and I visualize it very clearly and there's no problem. When I imagined receiving some money right now today, all I felt was fear. What the fuck? That was my actual reaction, and after a few seconds of confusion, I went, bro, no wonder my sales have been so shitty. I'm literally afraid of money. And in that moment, since I'm very familiar with the power of the subconscious mind, and I know that there's no time to waste, I immediately go home and I buy a book called The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. It's a very popular book on the mindset around wealth and how healing your relationship with money could actually allow you to make more money. So anyways, 2 days later, as I'm exploring all the reasons why I have this internal block and I'm working on healing it, I get on a call with one of my most intuitively connected spiritual friends in my life. And to my own surprise, her compassionate presence and care actually allowed my emotions to come up, and I started crying, and I was like, what the fuck? And I got to release a whole lot of emotions that it seemed have been waiting a long time to be released. I journal a little bit after the call, how grateful I am, and I go to sleep that night feeling much, much lighter. That next morning, right after that call, I wake up, and for the first time in weeks, I open my phone and I see a notification saying, new customer in your community. I literally attracted a client while I slept. I did not know who that client was, meaning I didn't personally reach out to him. That client was attracted out of my content that is out there on the internet. Literally attracted to me. Now, I've had many stories of that type of interesting attraction, but nothing as direct as this one. Moral of the story, the law of attraction is real. That's just one recent example out of many that have happened to me, to my friends, to my family, to the people I serve. It's actually proven that we create an electromagnetic field around our bodies. Let me actually share with y'all a study that proved it. In 2009, a few scientists at the HeartMath Institute did a study on the impact of heart coherence on human physiology and behavior, a study using heart rate variability and electroencephalograms, EEGs. The researchers found that when you focus on positive emotions like love and gratitude, your heart creates a stronger, more organized electromagnetic field that can be measured several feet away. Like, this isn't just feel-good talk, it's science. That energy directly influences your brain, making you think clearer, feel better, and literally radiate positivity that impacts everything around you. This is your body's natural power, and it's something you can harness right now to attract everything you want. So here's my bullshit proof definition of manifestation. It's the act of turning imagination into reality. Like, everything that has ever been created by humans has been imagined by a human first. Therefore, the act of manifesting is turning that imagination, that idea, into physical reality. But here's the thing, how you feel impacts your imagination. And your imagination then impacts your creativity. That is why the way you feel is so important in the whole field of manifestation. Like, again, it's not just some woo-woo stuff, it's actual science. So here are 3 steps on how to actually manifest anything you want without even trying. Step number 1, close your eyes and visualize clearly exactly what you want in the areas of health, wealth, relationships, and happiness in your life right now. Make it something relative to the season of life you're in right now. For example, if you've never made $10,000 per month, don't start visualizing like $1 million per month. I'm saying this out of personal experience. Step number 2, do it long enough until you actually notice deeply how it makes you feel. And when you do, place your awareness on that feeling in a curious, loving, and radically accepting way. There's a very beautiful quote by Saint Paul that goes, "Everything is shown up by being exposed to the light. And whatever is exposed to the light itself becomes light." What this means is that just by placing your light, your awareness, on that feeling, it's enough to transmute it into something more empowering. My example was that when I noticed that fear for that $10,000, which was interesting, I still am not exactly sure where it comes from, but that awareness of just observing it was enough for it to be released. And when that fear was released, it made space for attraction of the actual money. Step number 3, you actually express gratitude for what you already have in that area of life. Let me give you an example in the area of wealth, okay? I'll give you 3 statistics that will remind you of how lucky you already are. As of 2023, around 9.2% of the world's population, or about 700 million people, live on less than $2 per day, which is the World Bank's threshold for extreme poverty. Number 2, access to banking. Around 1.4 billion adults worldwide do not have access to a bank account, limiting their ability to save money, secure loans, or just build wealth. And number 3, homelessness. There are approximately 150 million homeless people worldwide and about 1.6 billion people that are living in inadequate housing conditions. If you have a bank account, a comfortable place to sleep, and enough money to eat 3 meals per day, you're already lucky. Remember, you actually manifest by healing the electromagnetic or emotional blockages you have around your desire, and by replacing them with electromagnetic fields of love, abundance, and plenitude. All right, my people, that was all for me today. Hopefully you found it valuable and you're gonna begin your healing journey today. By the way, whenever you're ready, there are actually 2 ways I can help you even further. Number 1, if you prefer learning by reading, that video you just watched is an exact copy paste of the script of one of the lessons in my Triple Wisdom Wednesdays newsletter. So every week I share 3 lessons with you that can help you progress faster with less pain. It's completely free. It takes less than 15 minutes to read. If you're interested, the link to sign up is in the description. Number 2, if you're a man and you want to learn how to unlock your fullest potential instead of settling for cheap pleasure, then you can join the #1 divine brotherhood in the world right now. The link is in the description. It's called the Off Porn Academy. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'm so grateful for you. Take care, much love, and I'll see you here soon. Bye-bye.